Hello out there on the internet and YouTube. This is Chris McKee, or Christmas Heat, coming at you live. Or not live, you're watching it now, but I was live when I filmed it, I promise. I'm not dead. And we're coming at you from Alamo Music in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. Today is Gibson Day. Yay! Surrounded by Gibsons. So if you're jealous of my job, good. It's a lot of fun, you know, what can I say? I get to play a guitar for you, you get to see it, you get to buy it. It's a win-win-win-win situation. Someone's winning a fourth time. So here's what we've got today. Now, a little behind the scenes for you. You're going to see this guitar in my lap later in another video hanging on the wall behind me. Why? Because we're going to shoot all of these today. That's why it's Gibson Day. But for now, we're starting with this big boy. This is Gibson's ES-175 hollow body guitar. Part of their ES series, built in their Memphis factory. This guitar has been in the Gibson's lineup since 1949. Played by the likes of Wes Montgomery to Steve Howe to Pat Metheny. This is one monster of an electric guitar. It's not an inexpensive guitar either, but it is a fantastic, phenomenal, splendiferous guitar. It's just great. So I'm not much of like a jazz box player, and I wish I was better in order to give this guitar really what it deserves. Let's talk a little bit about the specs and the history of this guitar. So what we have a single cutaway hollow body electric guitar body. It is laminate figured maple construction and a vintage sunburst. It features a 24.75-inch scale with a 1.675-inch bone nut. Now, it features rosewood fingerboard, rosewood bridge, with a titanium saddle bridge down here on a trapeze tailpiece. The pickups are 57 classic PAF-style pickups, and they sound really great. So they are just like the old PAF pickups from '57. They're unpotted. They've got a nice warm sound and a wonderful kind of acoustic character to them, particularly on a guitar like this, which, since it's hollow, already has a bit of an acoustic character to it. Wonderful bloom to each notes because of the body construction, wonderful sustain, great feel. It's a kind of a C-shaped neck with a 12-inch radius. Basically, if you've played a Les Paul, you'll feel comfortable here. It's got some depth to it. It is, I believe it's about 3.75-inch depth, maybe a little bit thinner than that. It's figured on the top, the sides, and the beautiful back. It's gorgeous. You've got split parallelogram mother of pearl inlays. The Gibson inlay also inlaid in mother of pearl on the ebony headstock with the crown inlay up there, and Grover Rotomatics up at the top with bottle cap style buttons. How's it feel? It feels like a guitar that would cost this much. The price on this is around $4,800. Go to alamomusic.com or gibson.com. You can pull up the specs of this guitar and see what the pricing is, because it is subject to change. Now, this guitar has been in the lineup, like I said, since 1949. It's currently being built in Gibson's Memphis factory, using many of the same tools and presses that they have used since the beginning of construction. ES in this lineup actually stands for Electric Spanish Style Guitar. And that's where everything started. If you go back to the history of the electric guitar, there's this kind of evolution, this progression through guitars, from acoustic guitars, trying to make them louder and louder, to really what were essentially acoustic style guitars with pickups in them. And then we came to Archtop guitars, which is what I have here. So Gibson's Electric Spanish means that an acoustic guitar is a Spanish style guitar. We've electrified that sucker, and we've put some beautiful maple on it and some wonderful pickups, and we've given it a great feel. Now, with the nice flatter radius, the 12-inch radius, the shorter scale, it's got a wonderful slinky feel to it. Like I said, with the hollow body design, the notes really bloom, and particularly when you switch on the neck pickup with the three-way toggle here, you get a wonderful warmth that characterizes so much music from fantastic artists. Like I said, I mentioned Wes Montgomery. If you go back and listen to his music, and you listen to the warmth of that character in his notes, you'll understand what this guitar has to offer. It's it's a partner when it comes to music. A guitar of this caliber is an extension of the musician who's playing it. It's one of the most fantastic and fabulous tools you can possibly have. And so this is designed with the professional in mind, but is also made in a way that it'll fit in a collector's collection very, very nicely. So what more can we say? It's a storied guitar, and that's why it's continued for all these years, largely unchanged from its production initially, because when you get it right the first time, you really don't have to change anything going forward. With that being said, let's listen to it. We're going to be playing this through a Fender Blues Deluxe amp, because Gibson's through Fender amps is also a wonderful storied combination for a great sound, and you'll be able to hear both the pickups on their own, the combination, and the wonderful snap or smooth sound that you can get simply by changing your attack and articulation on this instrument. So let's check it out. Hey, I hope you enjoyed our review of Gibson's wonderful ES-175 hollow body electric guitar. If you have any questions about this guitar, I want you to go to our website, send us an email. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, send us smoke signals, carrier pigeons. We don't care how you reach out to us, we just want you to reach out to us. Give me a call. I'll be glad to talk to you on the phone about this wonderful guitar. Any questions, any concerns, and the excitement that you have, because here's what we're all about. We have started, we were established, and we continue to this day to be about bringing joy to people's lives through music. We want to help you discover music. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.